Welcome back everyone to another video. Chidori here, back with another video. So today we're going to be going over this team that I climbed tremendously in the past 2 days. I was at 2562 and I climbed all the way to 2922 today on stream, and then I got knocked back down to, I think it was like 29 or 2886 or something. So I am going to make my legend push tomorrow on stream with this team, but this team has climbed me significantly a lot. Yesterday I went nothing but positive sets. I got 246 points yesterday, and then like 86 points today or something like that. I could have potentially been more points, but I threw a few games because I choked. I usually do when it comes to legend pushes. I'll make like pretty bad switches, pretty bad plays. But as long as you make the right plays, you can do really consistent with this team. This team consists of Vigoroth with counter, body slam, and brick break. You do need a secondary move on Vigoroth, I found out. So if there is like an Onyx or a G-Fisk, you definitely want that brick break to do super effective damage as opposed to resisted damage. It also helps against, I believe, Skarmory matchup as well. So you definitely do want the secondary move on Vigoroth. Don't go cheap. I've lost a few games not having the secondary move. Also, on the as a save swap, I like to use G-Fisk. G-Fisk with energy is very deadly in this meta. So I am running Mudshot, Rock Slide, and Muddy Water. Reason for being Muddy Water is because G-Fisk is a little bit glassy, even though it's like super bulky. I know that doesn't make sense, but in some scenarios the Muddy Water is very good, like against swine up safe switches and and Onyx, and it's also not a bad bait move either. It does take too long to get to Earthquake, I find, and is very squishy meta. So I've noticed a lot of people were running Muddy Water. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot, and it does pay off using it. But there are some scenarios where I do prefer the Earthquake over the Muddy Water. Also, Connie is very solid in this meta. In my elo range, I don't see too many poison types. I have came across some Venonets and some Scoropes. But other than that, Connie is very solid. Those charm damage chunks, and then if you get the Seed Bomb or Grass Knot, it can nuke for pretty hard damage against anything, even like a G-Fisk. It does a lot on unresisted against a Skrelp. Skrelp is really squishy. So I do like using Connie as to farm up. And after the secondary matchup is over, I tend to like using it. So without further ado, let's get to some battles. These battles are taken directly from my stream as usual. So if you guys like watching my content on YouTube, definitely hit me up on Twitch as well. Alright, so we got our first battle here. It's gonna be Vigoroth into Stunfisk. So this is a very good lead. They're gonna probably switch out. Alright, so I immediately switch into G-Fisk against her Ducklet, sorry. G-Fisk can either take both shields here or win this matchup. Funny thing is, G-Fisk does have a higher attack stat than Ducklet. I found that out being on the opposite side running the Ducklet. So he's gonna throw a Bubble Beam here, which is fine. Bubble Beam still does really good damage. I'm able to deny this wing attack here, which is nice. So we're gonna throw Rock Slide here. Get the second shield, which is really nice. We're gonna be able to get off our third Rock Slide here, which is really nice. Potentially I could have baited, but then it's really not worth it because it's only one Mudshot worth of energy. He's throwing here. He could have probably farmed up a little bit more, but I'm just gonna let this go because I took care of both his shields. Here I'm thinking probably just come in with Connie. Connie will charm down. I shield here just in case it is a Brave Bird. And it was a Brave Bird, so good call. He did farm up extra, I guess, during all those, during all that, against the G-Fisk. Okay. I'm not gonna shield this. I do survive a rock slide. No one runs flash cannon. So we're good here. We're good here. Unfortunately, I got greedy here and I did charm up 2 more times. Ideally, I should have charmed once there. But the thing is, he's just throwing muddy water here, so I got baited. So this is not looking too great. But I didn't get the muddy water debuff. Put grass knot here, take it out. We are going to chunk it a little bit. This Whooper here. Then I'm gonna come in with Vigoroth before he throws out any energy or farms up anymore. 1 body slam from this range will KO the Vigoroth, which is really nice. But he throws Mud Bomb. Able to get off this body slam and clutch this victory here, which is gonna be super nice. And that's GG's. GG's. Alright, let's find our next game here. Yeah, this is a very fun team. It's super meta, but it works so well, you know. Vigoroth is just so powerful in this league. So this is a pretty bad lead. I am gonna safe switch into my G-Fisk. Skorupi. Okay, so Skorupi is pretty hard to deal with because the Poison Sting and Aqua Tails do add up really fast. We resist the Poison Stings, but these Aqua Tails are gonna hurt. Luckily, we do get to sneak in a Mud Shot there, which is really nice. Aqua Tail does like 50% damage on a G-Fisk, which is really not nice. I think this game I do lose. I do shield this up. Potentially, I could have baited here since I am shielding. But instead, I throw a Rock Slide here. I thought I could get to another Rock Slide. I think after this, before he does decide to shield. Okay. Okay, he doesn't shield. Okay. Oh, and I'm able to farm it down, which is really nice. So this is really good. He comes in with Swine Up. Reason why having Muddy Water here is very clutch. We're able to throw these Muddy Waters here. Doing super effective damage on Swine Up. Able to get off my second one off, which is really nice. I believe this one debuffs him. Could be wrong though. Okay, yeah, it does debuff him. He does switch out immediately. And then I'm just gonna come in with Connie. I have a shield. I can shield up the Sky Attack that he throws, but he's just gonna top left. So GG's. GG's to my opponent. So that one was a very clutch win. I believe our next battle is relatively quick here. Let me see. Yeah, I find G-Fisk a really good safe swap because with an energy lead, you can certainly threaten shield. I've had Vigoroths come in as a kind of like a hard counter, but I was still able to get a shield in return, which is really nice. Okay, so another Altaria lead. Definitely want to switch into G-Fisk here. Okay, here's a Vigoroth example. He does sneak in a counter in, which is unfortunate. So we're gonna throw Rock Slide here. Do a lot of damage to Vigoroth. He is over farming, which is the mistake on his end. So I'm gonna throw this Muddy Water. Okay. So we were able to take a shield, which is nice. I didn't want to reveal my Connie just yet. So I'm gonna come in with Vigoroth, I believe. Sneak in the counter there. And then he's gonna get off a Body Slam here. Does a lot of damage. Does like 45% to the Vigoroth. He's gonna come back in with Altaria. I'm gonna farm up to a Body Slam here and then switch out. 2 shield Connie is gonna be my win con here. Definitely gonna shield up the Sky Attack. This does like 50% or 60% to the Connie here. we're resisting all the Dragon Breaths here, which is really nice. It is a Chansey coming in. I believe this is the game where I threw. I could have potentially got a 5-0 in the set. I shielded the Psychic. I was expecting it to be Hyper Beam, but Hyper Beam does take a little bit longer. This is where I make my crucial mistake, and I am also baiting Seed Bomb for some reason. I guess I should just went for the Grass Knot here. So Charm does a lot of damage, even to Chansey, which is super bulky in this league. Chanseys are tough to deal with. Even Vigoroth doing super effective counter damages are gonna hurt. So here I come in with Vigoroth. Body Slam is actually the way to go, guys. I found out. I believe Body Slam does 42 damage, and then Break does 37 damage. So yeah, like I said, I should have kept the shield there. Or I could have just kept attacking with Vigoroth, force him to throw. And then I would have been... Yeah, I think... Or he could have switched out and I caught a Body Slam. And then I would have been able to be in Charm Down range. So it definitely threw the game off a little bit. I probably should have... Could have played that way better. But unfortunately, we all make mistakes here. I mean... It is a very high elo range, as you can see, 2876. So it is. I do choke games, like I said, guys. I'm not perfect. All right, we got our next game here. Ultimate Mag Trainer. Vigoroth into Skrelp. Okay, so Skrelp is probably one of the hardest leads to deal with for this team. Actually, Skrelp in general is very hard to deal with this team, so it's a joint effort to take it down. That's the thing, if you're weak to certain Pokemon, you can still win. It's just tougher. So I do get the shield there. So I'm gonna shield this up. Throw a second Body Slam. Usually, if they do shield, I have to switch out. I don't want to give them all that extra farm. So throwing a second Body Slam here. Some people decide to let it go because they don't like giving both shields up without knowing what other Pokemon are in the back. So this person decides to shield. I'm going to switch into Cottonee. This guy blind swaps into Dino. Very questionable. Like I said, people make mistakes. Earlier in stream, I think I did switch to my Cottonee versus a Shadow Venonat, which is a huge mistake on my part. Alright, so I do shut up the Sludge Bomb. Able to Charm Down. And then he reveals Vigoroth. Okay, this is easy. We just throw Grass Knot here. This will do 90-95% damage to the Vigoroth here. And then we're going to be able to just Charm Down. We didn't even have to reveal our G-Fisk, which is really clutch. So GG's to my opponent. Very weird game because he's switching to the Dino. But I get it. People do make mistakes under these kind of pressures. All right, let's see our next game here against Abajun. All right, so Vigoroth lead into Dino, very good lead. So I believe he stays in this, yeah. Dragon Breaths do chunk. Dino does have a very high attack stat. We are gonna throw Body Slam here, expecting him to let it go or shield. I believe he does shield this one though. Okay, he does shield it. We're just gonna shield back and get a Body Slam ready for the next Pokemon coming in. It's definitely worth a shield because you're able to get all this energy after farming. Then you have a charge move loaded. It is a Chansey, so I do correctly throw the Body Slam this time around. We are gonna switch though. We don't want to give him all that extra farm. I do go into G-Fisk here. So this is not too great. Probably should have built up a little more. I do have an energy lead, so this is pretty good. He does let it go because knowing it was not the earthquake. I am going to. I decided to let this go. That's right. Because from here I can charm down. It takes like 2 charms to KO this Skrelp. He's not going to be able to get to his Sludge Bomb here. And then here, we can just save this 1 shield for Chansey. Chansey takes forever to get to his charge moves. So we're able to do a lot of damage with Charm. I believe this was the really good play on my part. Okay, I sneak in a Charm, which is really nice. I believe I do show this up, even though this is a Psychic as opposed to a Hyper Beam, which would do more damage. Because right now we're against the clock. We're not like timing out or anything, but we want to do as much damage as we can. So I'm gonna throw the Grass Knot here. This will do more damage than the Seed Ball. All right, so Grass Knot doing a lot of damage here. I do make a very risky play here by switching into Vigoroth and then countering down. Believe I should have just stayed in, let him Psychic me and then counter down, because he can't get to 2 charge moves. So very weird risky play that I did. Of course we get Genesect here. I've been getting a lot of Genesect here. I really love GBL for that. They're giving out legendaries. I can't wait to farm up Giratina Altered, because I do need one for Masters League. So hopefully next week when it comes around, I will definitely farm up more Giratina Alters from GBL and also Raid Hour raids as well. So this team is very clutch, guys. I literally climbed 2562 to 2922 in 2 days. 2 days. Super meta team, super fun team. If you guys are looking for a really good climbing team, I highly recommend it. Getting to G-Fisk is pretty tough, but if you can find somebody to trade, I definitely would try that. I would say if you guys don't have a Galarian Stunfisk, try Unova Stunfisk. It does play similar roles. You also aren't as weak to counter, I guess. I don't know, but Galarian Stunfisk is very clutch. That's why it's I think still number 1 in PV Poke for Little Jungle Cup right now. If you guys find this video awesome, definitely hit the like button, comment below, help out the Twitch algorithm or the YouTube algorithm to get this video going. I really appreciate anyone that watches this video. If you guys like my content, follow me on my social medias, Instagram, Twitter, and if you guys want to watch me stream, I stream Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, sometimes Saturday, Sunday. So definitely check me out. I'll see you guys in the next time, YouTube. Peace out, everyone.